The Penguins take on the Red Wings, 7:30 Eastern puck drop in Detroit. Pittsburgh's minus 230 on the road, total at 6. We did see a 10-cent move toward Pittsburgh and movement downward on the total. Penguins open 220 up to minus 230. Total open 6.5 down to 6 flat. 74% of the consensus are leaning toward Pittsburgh. 73% shaded toward the over. And right now the Red Wings are plus $1.90 on the money line. Pittsburgh plus $1.15, laying the goal and a half. We have Matt Murray for the Pens, Jimmy Howard for the Red Wings. Jimmy Howard's just 2-16 on the year, 4.26 goals against, 8.76 save percentage. Matt Murray on the other side for the Penguins, 13-6-1 on the year, 2.91 goals against. Detroit, I've said it before, I'll say it again, one of those all-time bad hockey teams. Losers of 7 out of their last 10. They're also just 8-15-1 on their home ice. They rank dead last in scoring, dead last in offensive shots. They have the worst record in the NHL and the fewest points. They're just 12-32-3 on the year, 27 points on the season, and they are 41 points back of first place in the division. Now they rank last in goals allowed, last in home scoring. They're averaging just 2.2 goals per contest on their home ice. Now Pittsburgh on the other side, 7-3 straight up in their last 10, 13-9 against the spread on the road. And of course, when I refer to the spread in the NHL, I'm referring to the puck line. They're in second place in the Metropolitan Division, 63 points total on the year, and they're just 6 points back of Washington for the division lead. Now, Washington was just leaps and bounds ahead of everybody around a month or two ago. So definitely, an impressive stretch here by the Penguins as of late. Yevgeny Malkin, 15 goals, 32 assists. He's plus 12 when he's on the ice. Brian Rust, 19 goals, 40 points total. Rust is plus 16. And Jared McCann, 14 goals in the year. He's plus 15 when he's on the ice as well for the Penguins. Now, Pittsburgh ranks in the top 10 in scoring on average per game, top 10 in goals allowed. They're giving up just 2.7 goals per contest. And conversely, they're 14-8 to the over when traveling, certainly getting the job done on the offensive side of things. Meanwhile, Detroit, 15-9 to the over at home. They're giving up their fair share of goals. So with all that said and done, I'm going to lean Pittsburgh minus 1.5 and the over 6 goals in that game. Before we go ahead and dive into our next two games, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines of personal leans out for Friday's NHL action. Happy Friday to you. The weekend is finally here, and you've certainly earned it. Those weeks can get long, man. Friday's a great day. All right, before we go ahead and dive into our next two games here on YouTube, just want to quickly remind you to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. It is the easiest site to navigate, guys. I'm going to explain to you in just a second. All right, it's $1.99. It starts at just $1.99 per month. We have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. We're currently 6-1 in our last 7 daily best plays on that site. And of course, that is one of our packages that we offer there. Guys, all you have to do when you sign up for Patreon is pay for the membership that you want, and then go to the post section on the website and scroll down. And then you'll find your pick there. That's it. That's all you have to do. I know you guys are smarter than I am, and I'm running the site, so I know that you can definitely navigate the site. But once again, if you sign up for Patreon, just go to the post section and scroll down and find your pick there. It's as simple as that. Really, really easy. Like I said, I'm a big dummy. If I can operate the site, I know you can navigate it. Once again, guys, it's easy to use. Link for that site is in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, let's go ahead and dive into our next and final two games. Let's start with the Ducks taking on the Hurricanes. 7:30 Eastern puck drop in Carolina. The Canes are minus 220, totals 5.5. We saw a 15-cent fade of Carolina. No movement on the total as of yet. The Hurricanes open 235 down to minus 220. Totals 5.5. 72% of the consensus are leaning toward Carolina, 67% shaded toward the over. Right now, Anaheim is plus $1.80 on the money line, Carolina plus $1.20 on the puck line. Peter Mrazek for the Canes, Ryan Miller for the Ducks. Miller's just 4-5 on the year, 3.20 goals against, 8.99 save percentage. Meanwhile, Peter Mrazek, 2.64 goals against, and a 9.04 save percentage. Carolina 15-8 straight up at home. They rank in the top 5 in offensive shots. Sebastian Aho, he's got 23 goals on the year, 17 assists, 40 points total. Aho's also plus 15 when he's on the ice. Andrei Svechnikov, he's got 18 goals on the year, 24 assists, 42 total points. He's plus 13. And guys, Dougie Hamilton, 40 points on the year. Dougie Hamilton is plus 30 when he is on the ice. Carolina plus 10 in goals allowed. Carolina top 10 in goals allowed on average. Top 3 in shots allowed. They're giving up just 2.6 goals per contest on their home ice. The Ducks on the other side, losers of 7 out of their last 9. They suffered losses to the likes of Chicago and Columbus during that stretch. They're also really bad on the road this year, just 7-15-2 when traveling. The Ducks rank in the bottom 3 in scoring. They're also averaging just 2.3 goals per contest away from home, and they're in the bottom 10 in goals allowed. Now, total-wise, Anaheim's 14-10 to the over when traveling. I'm going to lean Carolina minus 1.5 and the over 5.5 in that game. Of course, I'm going to slide to my next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be Lightning taking on the Jets, 8 o'clock Winnipeg. The Lightning are minus 140, totals at 6. Now, we did see movement on both the side and the total in this one. We saw a nickel move toward Tampa Bay and movement upward on the total. Lightning opened $1.35 up to minus 140. Total open 5.5 up to 6 flat. 52% are leaning Tampa Bay. 68% shaded toward the over. Right now, Winnipeg's plus $1.20 on the money line. Tampa Bay plus 165 on the puck line. We have Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Hellebuck's 21, 13, and 4 in the year. 2.57 goals against. 9.23 save percentage. Winnipeg 3-2 straight up in their last 5. They're giving up just 2.9 goals per contest on their home ice. Kyle Connor, 24 goals on the year, 23 assists, 47 points. Mark Scheifele, 22 goals on the year, 30 assists. And Patrick Laine, 28 assists on the season. Laine's also plus 10 for the Jets. Tampa Bay on the other side, just 8-15 against the spread when traveling. Losers of 2 out of their last 3 games. They also rank in the bottom 3 in offensive shots on the road. Now, total-wise, the Lightning are 14-9 to the under when traveling. Winnipeg 14-9 themselves to the under on their home ice. I'm going to lean Winnipeg plus $1.20 and the under 6 goals in that game. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. Once again, brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage, where we do daily sports picks on that website beginning at just $1.99 per month. Shout out to Johan Koo, Carlos Romero, Stephen Lewis, a.k.a. Dr. Bankroll. Shout out to Jordan Mayle, Kenneth Barneycastle, Jacob Todd, Pittsburgh Gentleman PA, Dr. Vidingsvig. Shout out to Richie Rich, Rocco's Pizzeria, John Doe, Vernon Williard from Pennsylvania, Aunt Rod, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to Penny Kemp. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on Patreon, where once again, we are 6-1 in our last 7 daily best plays on that site. Guys, we do daily premium sports picks on that site beginning at just $1.99 per month. We have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. And I'll tell you this much, you may even be asking yourself, well, why would I buy a package from you when you just, handicap the entire slate for free? And that's a great thought. That's a great suggestion. But here is what I will say to that. Yes, I do handicap every single game on the board for free, but the problem with that is if you were to bet your hard-earned money on every single game side in total, it's just egregiously bad tactic. The math is against you. The more games you play, the more the math becomes against you. The books are way too smart. They're way too sharp. So what I do on Patreon, I make it a lot easier for you. I narrow it down to 3 to 4 premium selections per day. They're games that I personally have action on. They're high percentage selections. And I'll tell you this much. My current record on Patreon, It's a lot better than it is on YouTube here, handicapping every single game on the board, not taking free passes, not picking stay away games. I give you an opinion on every game, but if you were to bet that way, not a good idea. So once again, if you want to check me out, it's a really easy website to navigate. As soon as you sign up, all you have to do is go to the website, go to the post section, and just scroll down and find your pick. It's as easy as that, guys. It's so simple to use. Like I said, I'm a big dummy. If I can operate the site, I know that you can navigate it. So once again, patreon.com. Now, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I certainly look forward to seeing you later on patreon.com/BrockPage.